Hey everyone, welcome to Rev Trev NFL, and we're going to be talking about the massive matchup, the NFC North rivalry, the Green Bay Packers versus the Minnesota Vikings. Now, maybe I should say it a little differently. It is the Green Bay, the 2-1 Green Bay Packers versus the 3-0 Minnesota Vikings. I know. Everyone is surprised, everyone. We're going to be diving into this huge matchup today. I'm excited for Sunday. I don't know about you, but I like it when teams are in these situations, in this moment. They're able to play at a high level. We've been saying on the NFC North Freezing 4 podcast with NFL Outdated, with Seventh Letter, with Shelby Tweetin, with GA Skol, which is Craig, that this division could be the best division in football. And so far it's turned out that way, right? It's totally turned out that way. I know it's early. It's only 3 weeks in. And that is something that we need to remind ourselves. There's no, this team's going to beat this team for sure. We're all still trying to figure out who everyone is and who everyone is not. And so it's great to have everyone here, and just want to welcome Andy. Speaking of Andy, Andy's part is the owner, the creator, the author of the Freezing 4 podcast. And so make sure you check him out on all the YouTube, TikTok, on Twitter. He does a great job. NFL Outdated. Okay. Want to dive in today, and you know me, I do realistic, passionate, honest takes. I don't always pick my Packers to win. I'm not a homer, but I do think that we need to kind of think this through. And I think the biggest question is that we need to ask ourselves, are the Vikings for real? Are the Vikings for real? Because that is a great question to ask ourselves. That's the question I don't know yet. It looks like they're for real. It looks like they're the real deal, that they have what it takes, right? And so that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know what you think about that, but I think that we need to consider all of the success they've had. In fact, they have the number 1 defense in the league right now. And I believe the Green Bay Packers does the number 2. We're going to get into the defensive conversation in a minute, but I'm as blown away as you are that the Packers not the Packers. I mean, I'm surprised the Packers could be for real with a backup quarterback that started 2.5 weeks before. Like that is wild to think that we're 2-1. We're in this position at home. That's the thing that we're not talking about enough. No one's talking about the Lambeau advantage that we have, but we know that the Vikings are red hot. The Vikings look like they're for real, look like they have it all together. And let's be honest, the Vikings are shocking the world. In fact, nobody, and I mean nobody, picked the Vikings to be 3-0. I picked the Vikings to be 1-7. Okay. So they're shocking me. I'm surprised how good they've been. I did not see them beating San Francisco or Houston. And so I think you're going to be surprised at my prediction at the end of this video. So stay tuned. Okay. But just in case you forgot, Please hit the like and subscribe, guys, on all my channels. RevTrev NFL on X, which is Twitter, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Facebook. I'd love all the support. I'd love all the support. Okay, so the question is, are the Vikings real? And they're going to try to prove it on Sunday. They literally are going to try to prove it. And this is a great question Andy has. What if the Vikings blow out the Packers? Super Bowl or bust? Well, yeah, I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Because let's be honest, it is Vikings week, right? It is Vikings week. And I understand that they are 3-0. And speaking of which, I want to show you this real quick as Jason Toppy's here. Good evening, Jason. Good to have you here. I want to show you something that Jason sent me, and to answer your question, Andy. Let me go back to your question. Actually, no, I'll just go here and get it up here. So, let's go to downloads because I just downloaded it, and here you go. You're gonna love this. So, are the Vikings real? Are they gonna blow it? Hey, listen. This is a great thing here. Thank you, Jason, for sending this to me. Fun fact: the last time the Minnesota Vikings started out 3-0, they didn't win a Super Bowl. In fact, they've never made it to a Super Bowl. It's Vikings week, everyone. Let's just talk about the white elephant in the room, okay? Let's talk about it. They've never won. They are hoping to win a Super Bowl sooner than later. Is this their year? We're about to find out. I'm not predicting them to win that. I'm just saying. Thank you, Jason, so much for that. Did I say Lambeau flags? I don't think I said that. The Lambeau advantage. The Lambeau advantage. Okay, let's dive into just a couple more things. I do want to stop and talk about the Vikings here for a moment. Sam Darnold is playing the best ball of his career. Like, he is not only the Vikings shocking the world. I didn't think Sam Darnold was good enough. That's why I kept picking against them. He's been proving me wrong, everyone. He's been proving me wrong. And I think he's been proving a lot of people wrong. In fact, I'm in a fantasy league. I think he's the top three. What is he? Top three quarterbacks. He's not even picked up in one leagues. Like, that's how much people don't believe in Sam Darnold yet. And he has played lights out ball, everyone. Absolutely lights out ball. So I'm just going to go and just check what his fantasy football rankings. I just love talking about fantasy football, but I know this is about football. He's number 5. He's number 5 because Jaden Daniels and Josh Allen had incredible Monday nights. Oh, and Dak Prescott added. So he's actually, this was before Dak's game last night. So he'd be number 4. He'd be number 4 walking into this week before Dak went and had another solid week. So he's playing the best ball of his career. He's throwing accurate passes. His reads are very good, and he's playing with Justin Jefferson. It always helps. Sounds like Addison might be back too. That's bad news for Green Bay Packers fans for sure, because he's got some talent. But here's the one that everyone wants to talk about: the Aaron Jones revenge game. And I put a question mark there. It's like, is it really? I mean, you're getting paid more money to play in Minnesota. You left Green Bay, said you weren't happy with the contract, and we love you, Aaron. We think you're great. We loved having you in Green Bay. But it is what it is. There's business decisions being made, and even though we miss you, this is the week where it was like everyone's like, Aaron Jones is going to go off. Well, listen, we just keep playing incredible running backs. I mean, week 1, we played Barkley, who is the best running back in the NFL right now. Then week 2, we played someone else good. Jonathan Taylor. Week 3, we played Pollard. He's fine. And then this week, we play Aaron Jones. I think he's going to have a good game. But can the Packers slow him down? And this is the thing. Aaron Jones is talented. He's super talented. We also know his tendencies. We also know how he plays and what his strengths are. And it's like, where can we put it so he isn't in his strengths? I hope that he doesn't get injured. That's one of the concerns when it comes to Aaron Jones. I hope he does not get injured in this game. But boy, I think he's going to be running. He's going to be a man on the mission. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about this defense, because will it be a defensive battle or an offensive display? Because these two defenses are incredible, absolutely incredible. Um, I want to think about this. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game because they are absolutely these two defense are balling out. The what do you call it? The defense. The sacks totals. Let's just go to the sacks totals. I think Minnesota is leading the league by one with 16 sacks. They have 5 interceptions. Points, they've allowed only 58 points, I believe it is. I mean, they have been incredible. But let's talk about that's the Green Bay Packers. What's Minnesota allowed? This is what's crazy. What has Minnesota allowed? Minnesota has, I believe, only allowed 30 points. This defense, if this is how they play, I mean, I can see Minnesota winning because of their defense. It's not like we're putting up monster points or anything at this stage, and it's good. But I also don't want to forget about the Packers defense. Let's talk about the Packers defense, because we have this guy called the X Factor, McKinney. He's ball hawk. I predicted last week he was going to get his 3rd interception in so 3 games, 3 interceptions. Called it, nailed it. I mean, if he can get another one, or one of our, I mean, if it's Jair, and there's lots of chatter going on with Jair and Jefferson, and there should be. We've seen Jair own Jefferson. We've seen Addison own Jair. We've seen, you know what I mean? So this is a great rivalry. It's going to be interesting. Who can get to the quarterback, right? Who can get the turnovers? And it's the same conversation for every single game. Who can get the quarterback? Who can get the turnovers? Whoever wins the turnovers battles gonna have the best chance of winning the game. Yeah, well, we all know that. But who's going to make plays? That's what I want to know. And one of the guys that is getting a lot of love is, and not just Jordan Love, but Edrin Cooper. Edrin Cooper is, I hope they keep playing him, because he is playing lights out football, and I'm loving it. And I love how BPAC's in here, and Xavier McKinney is a perfect fit for this defense, 100%. And Robert, I'm going to get into your predictions just in a second, right when I get into my predictions. But you're going to be shocked to see my predictions tonight. So yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit of a more lesser scoring game. Going back to the Green Bay Packers, when it comes to their production on defense, we have 11 sacks. Okay. We are leading the league in interceptions with 7. So that's incredible. And we've got a pick 6. Jair got one last week. I just think it's going to be really incredible to watch. Now, maybe it surprises me and it's just a blowout. These two offenses just look really good. I just don't see it, but maybe I'm wrong. Now let's remind ourselves that both these teams have great coaching. Really great coaching. And Matt LaFleur, man, he's been good. But Kevin O'Connell, come on. I got to give you some props, man. You've taken this team, which everyone thought wasn't going to be very good. Even Vikings fans, nobody, listen, I've got a Vikings fan in that fantasy football league. He hasn't picked up Sam Darnold. Why not? Because he doesn't believe in him. But Kevin O'Connell does. And this team is riding high right now. So I'm interested to see how the coaching matchup happens. Speaking of coaching matchup, by the way, everyone, I wanted to show you this last week and I forgot to show it. Look at interceptions. Fewest in Green Bay history. What do you mean? Fewest in Green Bay history. Most in NFL. Fewest in Green Bay history. I don't get that. Oh, since 2008. That is I don't get that. But anyways, most of the NFL is 6 We have 7 interceptions. I don't understand. Tied for fewest in Green Bay history. Okay, so out of their whole career, 2018, I don't know, whatever that means. All I know is Halfley is doing a fantastic job. He's doing a fantastic job. I shouldn't have shown that. That's hilarious. I thought I had that. I thought that was going to be so much better. Jason, good point. Josh Jacobs will have his first receiving touchdown in this game and have 1 rushing touchdown with 125 yards. Let's go. I like the optimism. I love the optimism. I'm not sure, but our running game's been absolutely monster. You want to talk about Aaron Jones' revenge game? I think we're leading the league in rushing. That's the thing. But the biggest question of it, will it be Miracle Malik Willis or Jordan QB1 Love playing? And I think this is the point that matters. Who's going to play at quarterback? I've been saying, I said last week I thought Jordan Love was going to play. He didn't. Everyone's kind of leaning that Jordan Love's going to play this week, but he's not practiced with the team. So I am a little concerned if that he hasn't been practicing. That does concern me. Let me just be completely honest. That does concern me a lot. But I mean, I think he's talented enough. He knows the offense enough that he can probably step in. It's just not as easy as it sounds, especially against a good defense. So can Miracle Malik Willis pull out another miracle? You know what I mean? And I think I've been doubting Malik. I'm just saying I have not been on the Malik bandwagon. I've enjoyed watching him play. I've enjoyed the system that he's in. I've enjoyed that he hasn't making mistakes. I've enjoyed all that. I've enjoyed seeing him rush and be wise with the football and take his moments. And I like that. But we haven't really played anyone great. We played the Eagles, lost to the Eagles, right? Then we beat Tennessee. We've beaten I just talked about it. Oh, and then we just the Colts were not great. So really, we've played 2 not great teams, right? That's we're honest. That's what we've done. So I'm not sure. So let me get into my predictions. But before I do, I want to go in and Robert says that he believes that the Vikings are going to win 17-14. Well, I've got 2 predictions for you. Robert, you're going to be surprised. Okay, you're going to be surprised. If Malik Willis plays, my prediction is that the Vikings are going to win 17-14. That's my prediction. It's going to be a low-scoring game. We're going to win 17-14. I hope I'm wrong again. I hope that Malik keeps proving me wrong, just like Sam Darnold keeps proving everyone else wrong. Why doesn't I would love it if Malik proves me wrong, okay? But here's the other one. If Jordan Love starts, everyone, I think the Packers are going to win 24-17. I think that's going to happen. I think he's that much better. I think he's solid. So that's where I'm landing. Post in the comments, what do you think the score will be at the end of this game? Post in the comments. Let me know whether you're here live in the live chat or you're watching it later. Post it in the comments, everyone. But this is my preview. This is my thought, and I'm loving it. And Jason's in saying the Packers going to win 24-10. Oh, the defense is coming to play, aren't they, Jason? I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, thanks everyone for being here. Thanks for watching the channel. I appreciate you so much. I think this is going to be a great game. And of course, we're going to cheer our team on no matter what. It's going to be interesting. I mean, I feel like it's going to be overreaction Sunday if whoever wins or whoever loses. But of course, always, let's cheer on this team. And let's have some fun watching some great football. And go, Pack, go.